Hey, what's the word, players? Gaming has so many recognizable characters. From Mario the Pac-Man, these characters represent what gamers and non-gamers think of when we think of video games. In fact, these characters are so recognizable we even go so far as to call them mascots. And mascots are a pretty powerful thing. Think about it. You take a popular character or an enemy from a video game and you market everything around them to the point where they represent the franchise or the company that owns them. For example, you walk into a GameStop and you see a Kirby plushie and you immediately think of Kirby, or even Nintendo. You see anything slime related and you immediately know Dragon Quest or Square Enix. Gaming mascots or iconic characters are so powerful and represent so much more than the game that they're in, which begs the question, for you that's watching, let me ask you this. Who or what do you represent? By the way, before I go any further, I do just want to let you know that I have an announcement at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around for that. Anyway, let's switch gears for a moment and let's talk about John.
What?
No, not that John.
Okay!
In John chapter 1, it starts off by saying, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." As you can see here, Word is capitalized as if it's a person. And the reason for that is that this is translated from the original Greek, which is logos. And yes, logos is exactly as what you think it is. In fact, you're probably looking at a logo somewhere on your phone or on your computer screen, whoever you're watching this. Logos are a short and effective way of just using an image to represent a person, idea, company, whatever. And as you continue reading John, you realize that the word, the capitalized word, is Jesus. Jesus is God in a way that we as humans can understand, which is someone that looks just like us. But unlike us, who have fallen short because of our sin, Jesus was made perfect and he came directly from God. Jesus was the perfect savior for all of us. Jesus represented God, and as Christians, we are meant to be a representation of Jesus, who was a representation of God. It kind of reminds me of 2 Corinthians 5 verse 20, where Paul writes to the church in Corinth that we are ambassadors of Christ. Circling back to video games for a moment, I think a clear example that I want to look at is Nintendo. Nintendo has a very clear way of how they want to be presented with their IPs, how their IPs are used, and stuff like that. Not saying it's the best way, definitely not saying it's the best way, but it's a clear-cut example that Nintendo has an image that they want to hold. And as followers of Jesus, we need to do everything that we can to make him look good. Not that he needs clout or anything, because, come on, he's the Son of God. He died and rose from the dead. But if we hope to reach those who don't know about Jesus, then we need to make sure that we're doing our best to live like him every day. I guess in a weird way, you can say that our Bibles and our lives are our best marketing tool for Jesus. But that's gonna be it for this video. Let me know what you thought. I'm gonna try and make these a regular thing, maybe a weekly sort of thing, which is gonna be different because I haven't really done weekly videos. And it's gonna be challenging because I love to do like a whole bunch of editing and stuff like that, but that's just not gonna be feasible for me to make these weekly. And there's so many ideas that I kind of had to stop because I was focusing way too much on editing and not so much on what I was talking about. So we'll see. Still gonna make other stuff in between, but I'm gonna try and make this like a regular thing so I'm not taking too long breaks between videos. And this video in particular, as well as upcoming videos, are based on a series that my church is doing called I Agree with John, which we're going through the book of John. So feel free to follow along. Also, I did mention having an announcement. I am going to be competing at Frosty Faustings this year. For those who don't know, Frosty Faustings is a major video game tournament, and I've watched it in the past, but I've never been a part of it until now, and I'm so excited. I'm probably going to be beaten so badly that I don't know if I'll ever be able to show my face again, but it'll be a fun experience. Hopefully you'll see me on stream, but I'm definitely gonna make a video. So please, thoughts and prayers that I don't lose too badly. Anyway, if you're looking for a church to be a part of, down in the description below will be a link to our church locator. If you're interested in studying the Bible or you want to hang out and play games, link to my Discord also down below. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for more coming up, and until next time, peace.